welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joshua Hines and this is Construction Junction. So this is part 2 of the quarantine bathroom project. And what we're going to do first before we get started, we have to pick our layout for the tile and how, which tile that we want to do. So we have a couple options here. So let me show you what we've got going. So first option is this nice gray 1 foot by 2 foot tile. And you can see I have it laid out here just on the table in a staggered pattern. So you see it staggered. And as it goes up the wall, it's going to shift. And this will be our design tile. You can see here, nice honeycomb marble design tile with this streak tile. So what I'm going to do, so you have a better idea, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the job completed. Alright, so that's option 1. Option 2 is going to be the traditional subway tile. I have it laid in a brick pattern right now, and so this will be what it look like going up the wall. But what's special about this tile is that this is a bevel subway. So if you can kind of see there, it has a bevel all the way around it, so that gives it like a 3D effect going up the wall. But still, it's your traditional 3" by 6" subway tile. Now, what I like to do, because I like things that look contemporary, that look modern. So when I use this tile in my own home, I like to turn it so it would have more of this view, where it's going up and down up the wall, and that gives it a lot more contemporary, modern look. And you look at this tile, I have this tile here as my design tile, which I would put in the back of the niche just to change the colors up some. And if you remember the bathroom as we started, it had like a beigeish, creamish tile on the floor already. So this option here would be the option that we would choose if we're not going to change the floor and we're just going to regrout it. We can just put this in the shower surround, put this in the niche, and then we don't have to do the floor. This option here is we need to do everything over because the colors don't work together. Now, the design tile, instead of putting it just in the niche, I would put it as a stripe. So, I would stripe it somehow, like either a horizontal stripe, or I would do a vertical stripe and then fill everything else in with the gray. So now we're gonna see what the rest of the family thinks about this and get everybody's opinion on which one we should go with. So we got 4 options here, so we'll see who wins. So first, before we get started, I'm gonna tell my opinion last, and so we're gonna start with Jason.
No. So I think I like the white one better because I like the design of the niche, and I like the brick pattern, and it looks shiny and it looks cool. So that's my opinion.
All right, so next we have Mama Bear.
Hello. Honestly, it's a tough decision because I like them both. I tend to like grays, and I like the fact that the tile is bigger, and just the idea of using the honeycomb just as a stripe adds some pizzazz to it. So I think I'm gonna go with this one.
All right, so that's 1 and 1. 1 for the white and 1 for the gray.
I like this.
And why?
I don't know. I like the lines.
Okay, the lines look
Wait,
nice.
is this with that? These are 2?
Yes,
together?
that's the design tile
It's
for this.
cooler than that. That's too many colors.
Which one would be easier to clean?
Well, that's a good question. So
This one.
less grout lines.
Less grout, right.
Yeah, less grout lines means it's going to be easier to clean, and this is a bigger surface,
Right.
so dirt is not going to naturally stick to it as much as in the grooves. You got all these grout lines.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm definitely going to go with this one.
Okay, Jalen. So you're with the gray. So right now it's 3-1. You're on that island by yourself so far.
2 to 1.
I'm sorry.
You didn't choose
2 to 1. 2 to 1.
It's about to be 3 to 1.
right.
It's
It's a
a-
3-1.
All right, so I'm gonna tell my opinion. All right, so I mean I sort of spilled the beans already, but I'm gonna go with this one just because I've seen what it looked like when the job is completed. It's harder to see it here than this one because this is a smaller tile. So this is easier to see what it's gonna look like, but the bigger tile over the big space is gonna be nice, and this is higher quality tile. But you know, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do this because on my last house I did do the subway when I even had this option, and I did install it vertically, and I love the way it looked. Subway tile never goes out of style. It's timeless. It's good for resale. But in your own house, you know, you get a chance to be creative, you know, to be unique, and I'm gonna go with this option. So it's 3-1. So let everybody know down in the comments what you think. If you would go with the white or you go with the gray, and we'll, you know, take a poll and see who's gonna win that, and we'll see where we're at. All right, here we go. So we forgot one more vote. So we're gonna get his vote to break the tie. Well, there's really no tie, but let's just see what he wants. Nico, white or gray?
He's gonna jump on
Oh,
There it is.
Nico.
So it's 4-1. Gio, you lose. Sorry.
We just finished our layout, and this is where we're going to put the tiles. So from the top up to this line, we're going to put gray tiles all along over here to this line. And then in this little box area, we're going to put white design tile all the way around. And then for the top, we're going to do, up here, we're going to do a gray tile all the way around. And at the end of the niche, like on this side, we're gonna do white all around in here. So that's where we're gonna put the tile.
Yep, and also with this line that we have at the bottom here, this is our starter line. So this is where we're gonna put a piece of wood across so that we can hold the tile up as it's drying overnight. So that'll be our starter line all the way around here. And this line we got that's going vertical on each side, that is our Schluter line. Also the line where we're gonna end the tile inside the shower. It's gonna come and go along the tub there, and then it's gonna go all the way up. And we're gonna put Schluter trim to finish that off there. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, but this is the layout. I think this is gonna look fantastic. So we're gonna get into it, here we go.
Yeah. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me nah. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me nah. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never fold, never ever fold, never ever stone a rolling stone till I'm in Rolling Stone. Bet I'm close to gold, need a place, need a safer bank. I've been saving change, I need some space. Chatting in my face, get from around my way. Ay, what you saying, where you at now? I swear that once I leave my city, never coming back down. Wait from pushing tapes to glowing up around the map now. Real hot summer, keep my cool, I never act out. Ay, yes indeed, recognize what you want may not be what you need. Won't take control of me, but I got mouths to feed. Hustle smart, not hard to still get it by any means. Please, never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me nah. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me nah. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Had to get it by myself. Bad decisions had me living down in hell. Paranoia, so I keep it by my belt. Losing sleep, I know this lean won't be no help. Now it's no contest, S on my chest. Whole squad gon' flex, yeah you know that's set. They had mentioned competition, I'm here like what's that? Heard your last 2 tracks, you're not eating all that. Pockets swole on me, since 15 haters been tryna roll on me. Move smarter, no drama, you know homie. Whole team round me, ready on go, homie. Yeah, you know, homie. Ay, never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me nah. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me nah. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God.
Alright, so that will conclude this video. Just want to show you some of the things that we were able to accomplish in this stage. We were able to install most of the dark gray tile. You can take a look around. You can see, turns out real nice. All the stripes we installed horizontal, so nice even flow. And if you look here, we can see our step pattern, 8-inch steps starting to step up the wall. And you can see it end all the way at the top there. And something that's really cool, it's hard to see right now, but it also steps around the corner. So this is something special that we do for our projects. You know, if you think about small ways to just make you know, your project really nice, and something that not everybody will catch, you can sort of see that if you see here, it steps around the corner. So this tile completes over there, this tile completes over there, and it's still the same size. So it works its way around the corner. And we have our areas here that's going to be for the white honeycomb tile, and also the back of the niche. We only have a few more pieces of gray that we still have to install. So if you look here, we had to stop at this spot because today we installed that starter board, and so this tile is wet, so it has to sit overnight, or else if we take that out, it's just going to slowly slide down the wall. Same thing here. This is still wet, so this needs to dry. And tomorrow or the next day we'll be able to clean it, take all of these spacers out and clean it, and it'll start to look more like this tile. Now we're planning on using a natural gray grout in here, since this is a darker gray. The natural gray will be like a little bit lighter than this, but still on the darker tone. It'll be easy to clean. Like I said, we still got these pieces down here for the gray, and the bottom here. Everything else is white. Now we do have to finish our niche in gray. We have this cut on a 45-degree angle right now. So we'll cut this piece also on a 45-degree angle, the piece we put on top. So this will be gray up to this point, around up to this point, and then in this slot it'll be white. So same thing here, gray, gray, gray. The 45-degree angle is something that we do at Springdale. It's not something that everybody takes the time to do, but I think it looks so clean once it's done. A lot of people will use metal at this point, the same Schluter metal that's here. They will install it here, but you'll see the metal. Ours will be like a smooth transition around the corner, from gray tile to gray tile and white to white, by just simply taking your time and cutting it on a 45-degree angle. It'll still have a slight grout joint here, but other than that, it's going to be nice and clean. And we'll show you a couple pictures of some previous jobs here. On what we were able to do, and the reason why we like to do it on the 45. Other than that, you see we got our Schluter. We started with our Schluter board here. We got some finishing to do along the side, but it looks like it's coming together nicely. It already dramatically looks a lot different than what we had when we started, and it was a good choice to go with the dark gray. Either way would have looked great, but this is what everybody voted on. And all right, Jason, so which tiles did you install today?
I installed by myself these two, and the first one I was nervous because I don't really know how to do it, but I did it. And the second one I knew how to do it, so it was pretty easy.
All right, so this is a monumental moment. This is your first tile that you've ever set, the first of many, I would say, unless you end up being a NFL player or NBA player or something like that. But other than that, you'll be around projects like this. Like I say, work like this is always good to understand how to do it. Not that you're going to have a career in this, but it gives you some knowledge in the future, and you can always, fall back on a trade. So having a trade is important, whether you end up there or not. So this is something that you're learning. For 10 years old, I mean, you really picked that up nicely. So how did it make you feel? Were you nervous? Were you scared at first to try it, or how did it go for you?
The first one I was very nervous because this right here, I couldn't use the whole thing to put on the, what's it called? Thinset. So I was nervous, but over here I wasn't that nervous because it wasn't that much of the floss.
Cool. Very nice. So first of many, we can jot this date down in history. All right. So the next steps on this project is going to be, like I said, to clean up what we installed today, take all the spacers out, and then what I like to do, since this is such a dramatic change from the dark gray to the white, I would like to clean it, grout it first, have the grout dry 100%, and then we'll install the white. So what that'll allow us to do is to have everything done here in these joints, so we're not putting the darker grout over top of the white, which will then melt into the white. So to get it the way that we want it, we're gonna grout it next. You know, our next steps are gonna be to grout all of the gray. So install the pieces that we need, grout all of the gray, let that sit overnight. Then we can begin to install all of the white, and then grout the white last. Also, when we're installing the white, we're not going to use this dark gray thin set that we used on the rest of this. We're going to use a white thin set. So that dark gray color doesn't come like in the grout joints from behind the tile. You have to clean a lot of the joints up before you can grout it white. So we use white and white grout. So white thin set and then white grout. That makes it easy. Just a nice little tip there for you guys. Now, moving forward, these jobs do take some time. There's no doubt about it. I'm here, I'm working in my own home, and it takes time. So we like to do all the steps that's necessary to end up with the best job possible. And so that's why we're not taking our time. We're actually moving pretty quickly, but we're still not rushing. And that's important in a job like this, so that you end up with what you want. Like if you want to get what you're paying for, take your time, get it right the first time, and then you don't have to come back. You're not upset with the project. Like right now, I'm loving the way this looks. My family, they love the way it looks, but it is taking time. But we're gonna do what we have to do to get it perfect. And so, those are our next steps. I appreciate everyone watching, staying with us, watching the progression of this bathroom. Please smash that like button. We thank you for all the support. Everyone out there who's watching our videos, who's enjoying it, who's also learning in the process. Thank you to Jason for helping me with this project. He's really learned how to install tile today. That's big. I think that's super awesome. He's 10 years old. And he installs some tiles. That's a big thing to say that you're able to do. And moving forward, he's going to learn more and more and more, and we'll teach him slowly as we go along. Now, we're also being cautious. We're not forcing him to use power tools that he's going to get hurt with. I'm letting him slowly, work at his pace, so that he can understand exactly the parts of what we're doing. So that all of that is important. This is what we got. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Springdale Construction Junction. Smash the like button. Comment below. Let us know what you think. Let us know. Have a good one. Thank you.